Charles got furious, has ordered him to delete shocking recordings with Queen to sell to Netflix. Experts voice concerns over the possibility of Prince Harry's secret chat with Queen Elizabeth, ending up on Netflix as part of Sussex deal. Royal commentator Neil Sean issued this warning on his personal YouTube channel. There he claimed, "Whenever Our Gracious Majesty the Queen meets someone at Windsor, everything is recorded because it is seen as an official visit, even though it's private." Now what's been really interesting with this private visit is, where is the picture? More importantly, was there actually a picture taken? I contacted my good sources at Windsor and they couldn't confirm or deny that there could have been a picture taken. But if there was a picture taken, and we have to say as ever here, allegedly, that remains in the ownership of the Crown, i.e. Her Majesty the Queen. Now, they were not allowed to take any pictures at the event, I'm told, and of course if they had done, either they are going to pop up on the Netflix documentary or, I'm sure, they would have been able to share them right now. Besides, royal experts talk of Prince Charles being at the end of his tether with Prince Harry after his visits with Queen Elizabeth. A conversation surrounding Prince Charles' emotions has been addressed by royal commentator Robert Jobson. He made the revelations during an interview with GB News' Dan Wootton. There, he admitted, "I think the meeting with the Prince of Wales was a three-line whip. Charles was not particularly happy about doing it and he only agreed to do the meeting if nothing was said about him whatsoever on American TV." He also added, "Prince Charles has reached the end of his tether, they haven't been in contact, and had they have started blurting about that meeting, that would have been the end of it. He turned up late for that meeting. All families have problems, but you don't go blurting off to your next-door neighbor as soon as you've had a meeting." Prince Charles thought, if these conversations are out in public then I'm not putting up with it, and he's drinking at the Last Chance Saloon. In other news, Harry and Meghan are poised to take up the invitation to join the royal family for the traditional RAF flypast as crowds watch from the Mall, but Netflix cameras are not welcome. Sources suggest they may bring daughter Lilibet, 10 months, for the first time alongside son, Archie, 2. Her Majesty, who is 96 tomorrow, has never met Lilibet, who is named after her. They are trying to work out where California-based Harry, 37, and Meghan, 40, should stand for the balcony lineup. As non-working royals, the Sussexes should stand at the edge while the Queen appears with Charles and Camilla one side and William, 39, and Kate, 40, the other. Harry and Meghan, who had surprise clear the air talks with Her Majesty, Charles, 73, and Camilla, 74, at Windsor, will not be allowed to have their Netflix film crew on the balcony, it is understood. A team from the streaming giant, with which they have a £113 million deal, followed them at the Invictus Games in The Hague, Netherlands. A palace source said, "It's expected that the Sussexes will be on the balcony, quite possibly with their children. It will be a powerful show of unity for the Queen, but it is proving a headache for planners. There are fears behind palace walls that the Harry and Meg show could hijack or overshadow the Jubilee. They were denied a half-in, half-out royal role amid fears they may use it to cash in on their life abroad." Senior staff, however, point out that the pair promised to uphold the values of Her Majesty at all times. The 4-day Jubilee party runs from June 2 to June 5 and Her Majesty is not expected at event due to her mobility problems. She needs a walking stick and will only confirm her attendance on the day of events. Harry and Meghan cannot attend formal occasions, like Trooping the Colour, as they quit royal life. They have the same status as the Duke of York, who was stripped of his royal roles over his sex abuse case. The palace would not comment on balcony appearances so far in advance of the Platinum Jubilee.